Guys, check it out. Look where we're going to. Excited.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat barbecue. What else?
We're also going to visit family too. It's not all about barbecue.
That's why I make a difference.
We're going to have a fun time. Stay tuned. Okay, here we go. Time to board the plane. Nice sunny day at John Glenn International Airport here in Columbus, Ohio. Getting ready to leave for Dallas, Fort Worth. The plane is packed. Jason, you feeling quite cozy?
Yeah.
He's upset I didn't spring first class. He can suffer. It's only an hour and a half ride. Maybe 2 hours. Your airplane cookies don't look forward to.
I need nothing to make me tighter in my seat than I already am.
True. Hey, at least you fit.
Yes, I do fit.
Finally made it to Texas.
I can hear maybe by the time we get to Fort Worth.
Oh, his ears are ringing really badly.
Ringing, it's an understatement.
He has tinnitus, so.
I can barely hear you talk.
We'll get past that, don't worry. Right now we're
I made it with a small little bucket.
He did. All right, we're on our way to baggage claim and then off to get our car rental. We're finally on the road. It took 2 hours. And we saw a horrible troll, didn't we, Jason?
Yep.
The horrible troll was an impatient customer. We tried not to lose our cool. Well, we were patient. We're in a good mood because we're on vacation. But, well, we waited an hour just to rent the car to get to the customer service counter. Then we waited another hour just to actually get the keys to the car. And now we have about a 45-minute drive ahead of us. So Jason was joking that we could have easily flown back to Columbus and rented a car quicker than waiting 2 hours. But it's okay, we're on vacation. Oh, look at this freeway overpasses. Look how tall they are. We're not used to that in Columbus. So we're heading about an hour west of Dallas, Fort Worth Airport, and the adventure is beginning from there. I probably won't be able to tune back in tonight, but I will let you know what's going on tomorrow. Jason, what are you going to get?
Fort Worth away. 5 small sides, that kind of brisket, turkey, ribs, pulled pork, 2 sausage links.
Yeah, so we're at Dayne's in Aledo, Texas. This is about an hour west of Fort Worth, or Dallas, Fort Worth. Yeah, really neat. So come up to the counter, we're going to order. We'll show you what it looks like later. Look at this, you get brisket to go. Sorry. Turkey. There's sausages over there too. Woohoo. And they come true.
Yes.
You ready to dig in? Look at this beauty.
You ain't kidding.
We're inside the Foster House at the Log Cabin Village here in Fort Worth. Look at the setting here. It's very quaint. It's very peaceful in here. I could imagine sitting here by a fire, knitting. Gift shop in here too.
I asked for every last one of them.
books.
So I've got 3 adults and 1 16.
Hey, welcome to the Ohio Cat Channel. Today we're at Log Cabin Village in Fort Worth. We're going to take a look at these historic log cabins. They've all been brought here from different locations, I assume around this county and surrounding counties. We're going to see what life was like down, well, back in the pioneer days. Wow, look at the loft up there. I'm also going to work on a scavenger hunt, so I need to find some clues here.
There we go.
All right, we found something that creates light.
Machine with moving parts.
I see an oil lantern. Ooh, machine moving parts. I would say the weaving loom is probably a machine.
Oh, there you go.
Something you could eat.
A cabin with 1 room.
A machine
Would
with
the
moving
loft
parts
count
like
as 1 room? Or a second room, or is this just 1
wheel
room?
that spins, a cotton gin.
I would say this is probably 1.
1
Something
room?
we still use today.
something hot would that be present?
A rocking chair.
This
I
is
would
the
do Picard because I'm
Picard. No, I think Captain Picard didn't have a K in his name.
correct.
Yeah,
But that's just the dumb way of saying it.
that's how you want to pronounce it. Okay, this is the Picard cabin. And
You just took the K out. Right there.
we found our clue for something you can eat. It's either rosemary or thyme. There's the blacksmith cabin in the distance.
This is an example of one. This is our, talking to both of you at the same time. This is our Sela cabin. So the way we have this set up is so you can see example of a pioneer home. And so both of these, I would tell people, sizes vary depending on if you grow what you grow. Yeah. And then chicken coop, I could have this many chickens. It depends on the livestock that I have.
Okay.
And of course the acreage.
Okay.
And then water source, if you crossed over the pond or our lovely river, there's another water source for you that you could have used. Is the roof, and that makes a lot of sense because it's the first thing that gets hit. And so other than that, this is the original foundation, and the doors have been done. Not all of them, you're going to start with windows. Windows are actually going to be added later. So you don't start sometimes right off with windows.
On adding the striping.
This is amazing. We've learned that these cabins are a depiction of life between 1830s through 1880s in Texas. And all of these cabins are original to Texas. You notice the difference of how it looks compared to Ohio log cabins that I've been in. I think it's just because the Ohio, log cabins were from older forests, and these, I don't know, maybe it also depends on the types of wood. They're beautiful nonetheless.
And this is our hands-on pioneer house.
Look at this, isn't that cute? So the children, children and adults alike, you can go in here and you can touch all these items, get a feel of what life was like. Look at the plates.
Parker cabin is built for that insulation because you are covered, you are exposed, but you're also
A lot of
covered.
fun.
So you
Oh, 4.5.
got a little baby chick.
Aww, it's adorable. So we're coming up on the dog trot cabin. We're going to take a look at this one shortly. Here's a depiction of a nice, what would you call this, Janice? A kitchen? Living room? Common area, probably. Yeah.
It says kitchen. Parker kitchen.
Oh, it does say that. Okay, that makes sense. So we're in the dog trot cabin, and it's split into 2 halves. So this would be your cooking side, and the other side, we'll take a look at that. Now we're in the Parker bedroom. We're admiring this little bed here. We think it's a children's bed. Almost like a Murphy bed, how it's folded up. There's a little wardrobe over there. A tiny ironing board. A cradle. Water pitcher. It's beautiful. Here's a view from behind the cabin, and you can see it's a dog trot because there's a pass-through in between, and you have 2 living quarters. So that would have been ideal with the Texas heat. Could you imagine living here back in the 1800s without air conditioning that we have in the modern times? But this would have been a solution to that. Here's the wood shop. There's an upstairs. There's stairs leading up to it. Looks like a lathe. Beautiful tools. I like the cupboard with a punch tin. It's very nice. Outside of the wood shop. I'll show you this side here where the fireplace is at. I love stone fireplaces. Look at that beauty. Look at these tall trees here. It's a beautiful October day. We couldn't have asked for better weather here in Texas. And this looks like the school. It is called the Marine Schoolhouse. A 1-room schoolhouse. So let's check it out. Look at that. I can almost picture Laura Ingalls in here and Mary, right?
Yeah, come get me some education.
Having fun, Jason.
I'm supposed to. It's vacation.
It is vacation. We're learning too on vacation. We really like this. There's the chalkboard. I had to have been uncomfortable sitting there for hours and hours. Should I do it? Should I ring the bell? I did it. Another view of a Pioneer, Texas schoolhouse. Much different than the ones in Ohio that I've seen. They're always 1-room brick schoolhouses, but this one is wood. There's another shot of that woodworking cabin. And then back in the distance is the dog trot cabin. As we first looked at, and then the visitor center at the beginning. We're going to head over to the blacksmith shop now.
How you doing today? Welcome to my office.
Hi, thank you.
It is a beautiful day to be a blacksmith.
I bet.
Not too hot, not too cold.
Not humid?
Exactly.
Someone needing 150 nails, that'd be a pain in the butt. When someone needs 150 nails,
Well, you know, here's the thing. So back in the 1870s, there'd be every blacksmith would have their own specialty, right? Some of those blacksmiths, 150 nails is an hour's work. Right? Some of them can pump out thousands of nails in a day.
Wow.
And I don't know how they did it, honestly, because that is just ridiculously fast. So right now, I had a visitor come by a little bit earlier today, and they told me that I should make toothpicks out of steel. I was like, that's kind of weird, right? But turns out, people are using metal toothpicks all over the place now.
What?
So
Really?
I figured, why not? I'll give it a try. So I'm trying to figure out exactly how I want to do that. Oddly enough, the process is pretty much like making a nail. Same thing to the other side, and then now it's the basic shape of a toothpick.
Okay.
This is one that I was working on when you guys were walking up. I'll go ahead and cool it down. Right, just to make sure that nobody burns themselves.
Yeah.
You'll see the process, right?
Oh, wow.
And it's pretty much making a nail on both ends. right? It's cold right now.
That is neat.
Right, so this one's ready for the twisting process.
Okay.
Right, and the twisting process, it's pretty straightforward. You put it into the vise, grab it on this one end, and then you twist.
Okay.
While it's soft.
While it's hot, yeah. And then once you got it twisted in one direction, if you want to be really fancy, then you twist it in the other direction.
Ooh.
Right, and you get a reverse twist. It's called a reverse twist, right? Not exactly sure how I want to do this one yet, but yes, that's the process.
We're now in the herb garden. This is something I've never heard of before, a curry plant, and it really, truly smells like curry. Catnip. Gotta find a cactus. Look at that. It's a beautiful area, tucked away here in the city. Oh, it's across from the Fort Worth Zoo, if I didn't mention that. Jason found an herb hanging log cabin. I guess it's a log cabin. A miniature one, but yeah, there's some dried herbs inside. Can you build one of those for me?
No.
Oh, come on.
I need property. Look, there's a mill up there.
I think this is the last stop on our log cabin village tour. This is the mill. Look at the wheel. No water going to it. So this is a grain mill, as most mills are, right? Look at the mortar and pestles. Mortars, right? No pestles. Mortars, yeah. I wonder how much of the equipment is original. Yeah, here's a grinding stone here. It's been a great tour. Great examples of how Texans lived in the mid to late 1800s. And this was called the Shaw Cabin, the grist mill. It says it had many uses. It was a home, a bunkhouse, a storage, and then it was converted to a grist mill here in the 1970s. We weren't done yet. We still have 2 more structures to look at. I think this is the candle cabin. Chili Ristra. Oh, that's beautiful.
Welcome.
That's how you went blind back in those days. You went dark.
Yeah. Well, you know, I make candles. I just don't want to waste them.
Yeah, there you go.
So, this one is the Tompkins cabin. Not that that's particularly important because, more important, it was a rental. So
Rental.
you're traveling and the road's gotten muddy and you don't want to bog down. I don't want to camp in the mud. I'm gonna rent a cabin. Sleep in a nice and dry spot and wait for the road to dry out a little so we can actually make trip time. But yeah,
It's nice
So
and
it was
sturdy.
a thing even back then.
it was Pioneer Airbnb.
To the log cabin village. We really enjoyed it. It was neat learning about Texas history. Hey gang, we're at the Montgomery Antique Mall in Fort Worth and we're just browsing. We only have an hour to look around. We've already found some amazing items. Check out these vintage toys. Okay, this is a huge facility. We're really enjoying looking at the different style of antiques here, especially furniture. You know, just kind of that cowboy western theme here and there, mixed with all sorts of different household items and collectibles. Take home furniture and have the space. I like this pie safe. It's gorgeous. Some Very Texas stuff here in this booth. Cow skull, big star, washboard, golf clubs, old phone, and cowboy boots. These out. I remember Chiclets gum. That is a marvelous gum dispenser. There's another one of these. And the furniture again. Great items here. This place is huge. Look at this booth. It's all about trunks. Fine collection of gumball machines. Look. And other mechanical devices like postage stamps, and I guess this is probably like one of those Hollywood keepsake stickers. That's cool. I've never seen some of these before. This has been fun. Well, we're wrapping it up here at the Antique Mall. Jason found 2 vintage toys. He's delighted about that. I didn't find anything, but that's okay. It's been fun looking. That's a wrap on our first 2 days in Texas. We appreciate the time spent with my cousin. I didn't get a chance to film a whole lot more just because we were spending time with family. So here in the next video, you're going to see us make our way to Austin and San Antonio. Along the way, we try Texas-sized treats. Texas is known for kolache, so you're going to see a stop that we made to sample some of that delicious kolache. And of course, another mega-sized Texas treat, Round Rock Donuts. I have seen this on Travel Channel, so we had to stop, of course. And also more of that delicious Texas barbecue. Why not? We're in Texas. We might as well take advantage of it. So you'll see a review on a great Texas barbecue joint in Austin. And it's not all about food. We also stopped in Austin at a park to see this large art installation. It's a beautiful troll, who would have thought? And we make our way to San Antonio to the Riverwalk. So I'll have a lot more of this in the next video. So be sure to check out upcoming content. Thanks for watching.